Pushing back, Cook County State's Attorney Kim Foxx takes issue with the mayor's claim that prosecutors aren't doing enough to fight crime.
But we have to tell the truth.
But now the mayor is pointing the finger at someone else. And that someone else is the top detective inside Chicago police.
State's Attorney Kim Foxx says top police brass signed with her instead of Mayor Lightfoot and not charging anyone yet in Friday's gang shootout in the Austin neighborhood. CBS 2's Chris Tye is live with a heated 24 hours between Chicago power players. Chris.
Brad and Erica, the mayor calling it mind-boggling, in her opinion, that you have a gang shootout in the South Austin neighborhood. So much of it is caught on camera. It's a densely populated area. A number of the people involved are arrested, and still 4 days later, there are no charges. But the person in charge of charging individuals in instances like this, State's Attorney Kim Foxx, says that's just not how it works. And she says the mayor knows that. And now she's calling Lightfoot out for what she calls a political stunt.
I was quite honestly mortified by what happened yesterday, particularly because the mayor, as a former prosecutor, knows that what she did yesterday was inappropriate.
But today, Mayor Lightfoot kept her foot on the gas.
They were shooting to kill. There's got to be accountability for them, and that accountability has to start with getting a good investigation, getting them charged, and holding them responsible in a court.
So why haven't there been any charges in Friday's gang shootout in South Austin that left one person dead? State's Attorney Kim Foxx indicates that despite a sea of videotape, witnesses and victims are tight-lipped, a problem Foxx and some of Mayor Lightfoot's own top cops say is crucial to turning arrests into charges.
That the chief of detectives, Dinahan, said on 2 occasions yesterday that the evidence was insufficient for charging at that time on Friday.
And today, still no charges, which led the mayor to question the very chief of detectives, Brendan Dinahan, cited by Foxx.
The question I'm going to have for him when I see him shortly, candidly, is this happened in Beverly? This happened in Mount Greenwood? This happened anywhere on the north side? What would you say? Would there really be no clarity?
What is clear, Foxx thinks Lightfoot is performing political theater. She even compared today's mayor to
going to straighten out project living in this city.
This one, when back in 1981, in an effort to understand the plight of the poor, Jane Byrne claimed to have moved into Cabrini Green. At the time, a preteen Kim Foxx was living in that very North Side housing project.
And I remember the feelings of the people who lived there who didn't want elected officials doing stunts, they wanted solutions. That's where we are right now.
Lightfoot says she has reached out to Kim Foxx's office to try to get all the stakeholders in all of these myriad of conversations at one table to walk it through, and that she's reached out to the U.S. Attorney's Office to help sort through what may have gone on there in South Austin to try to get to a conclusion.
Maybe bringing in the feds. Chris, the mayor's questioning of CPD's Dinahan, the chief of detectives there, asking if the same lack of clarity would be the case if the shootout occurred in Mount Greenwood or Beverly. What is CPD saying about that inference today?
Well, we asked them that exact question today, Brad. We asked the Public Affairs Office their reaction to what the mayor was really implying there. Are there different yardsticks applied to different neighborhoods? As of the 6 o'clock hour, we have not heard back.
Chris Tye, thank you.